So it's really important to tell your friends and family that you're HIV positive if you think that they'll be supportive. So many people are unfortunately in situations where their friends and family could shame them or make them feel horrible about their diagnosis, or could even share their diagnosis with others. And if you're afraid that you're in that situation, definitely take the precautions and not share. My hope is that most people would be able to have that supportive network. And in that case, you want to share your diagnosis because HIV is a journey. It's a lifelong diagnosis that you're going to be dealing with. And so it's important that the people in your life that support you and love you know that you have this diagnosis and can kind of walk with you through all the different steps. The most important thing is to acknowledge that it's incredibly difficult. It'd be like telling your friends and family that you have cancer, and you can understand that your loved ones are going to react very strongly. Many people may not react well when they first hear that you have HIV, and they just need a little bit of time. The main thing to do is to make sure that you have the information that you may need from your doctor, because your friends and family are going to have a lot of questions, and they may even have some misconceptions. They may make some assumptions about how you got HIV, or they may think that you're telling them that you have a death sentence with HIV. So it's important that you let them know that you are on medications, that you're working with a clinical team that's going to take care of you, and that HIV is more or less like a chronic condition at this point, and that your life shouldn't be too impacted by having this new diagnosis. So the ability to just provide some of that information and provide some of that comfort, I think, is going to be important early on. So even though you don't owe it to your friends and family to tell them about your HIV diagnosis, we always recommend it because they provide an additional support. And again, the journey with HIV will be a long one. You'll be taking medicines for the rest of your life, and we don't know what other conditions may happen because you have HIV. And so having that support from your friends and family is something that most patients find really helpful down the line. And also, most people, when they tell their friends and family, have the most supportive and the most loving reactions. And it just helps you to know that even with the diagnosis of HIV, you're still the same person you were before you got your diagnosis.